to somewhere called the Workhouse near Newark. Just gonna have a look, see what it's all about. I understand there's an infirmary here and everything else. Give us some insight in what the life was in a workhouse. We're gonna have a look at the infirmary part, which actually didn't shut till the 1980s. So it was open in the 1980s. That's nice, isn't it? All hand knitted. That's very good. All this is hand knitted, believe it or not. Nightingale Hospital, where's that then? Okay, this is the infirmary at the workhouse. Can't remember the name of the town, but it's near Newark. It's a National Trust property. National Trust? Yeah, National Trust. I get confused between National Trust and English Heritage. English Heritage, but this is a National Trust property. If you want to read it, you just need to pause it, because that's what you do. Apparently the female and male patients were separated, and this only had 5 beds in it, apparently. That's interesting thought. She committed herself to the workhouse to save her family expenses. It's a bit weird. This. You know what to do. If you want to read it, pause it. In the meantime, I'm going to stop here and read it myself. I think that's the step one came up, but I'm not sure. This apparently was extended in 1914, and we're just going to enter that bit now. Nappy pins. Not many people use them nowadays. You know what to do if you want to read it, pause it, but I'm going to stop here and read it myself.
Open. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. Just about squeeze. Yes, we're fine. Thank you. Right. No, we'll do the same way, won't it? keeping that still to do.
As you know, if you want to read it, pause it yourself.
Keeping it says, fairly to keep accurate records. Of course, there was some historical information.
It's really quite grim. Say this didn't shut till the 1980s, though, this part, this particular part.
Yeah.
As I say, now I'm going to shut you off and read it myself. Apparently in this infirmary part, this is where the elderly were cared for. Have a look at the stable. Apparently these were built in 1913.
Very appropriate, seeing as we're next door to the race course.
I don't know whether you can see in there, but this is a mortuary. And there's a few slabs in there. And some instruments that I'm assuming they're used for cutting it, but as I say, it's not open, so I'm guessing we can't go in. A tough life. I'm guessing it was in the workhouse. Oh, clay pipes in there. So there was a strict regime in these places.
Besonders hart arbeiten, dann wird es ja wirklich psychisch arbeiten, ne? Also das ist ja schon... Ja, damit du nämlich auch mit Geld oder so und natürlich arbeiten, ne? Ja, that's what's funny. No, jest tych sytuacji, że to będzie klada, no?
This really was like rock bottom. But just even the Cork workhouses, the actual people themselves, just have absolutely no cash at all.
Yeah.
Running to go to the parish to.
Apparently this is the washroom, but it was originally a bakehouse. Bit of information down there, if you can read it, I do hope so. An old-fashioned mangle. And I'm guessing this is where they used to dry the clothes. And I'm guessing that may be where they had a fire. The clothes would be dry, but I'm not sure. Assuming this is where the bread was baked for the entire workhouse, but yeah, it was. "26 large loaves to feed 120 people. That doesn't seem a lot, does it? Apparently there was a cell here on this corner bit, where the people that disobeyed the rule were locked for hours on end, apparently. This is called the dead room. Apparently it's where, because the parish was responsible for burying them apparently, so this is where the body was stored until the parish came, got them and buried them. I'll do a quick video because I've told to get my ass into gear. Do not drink this water. It's not work in any case. Let's not call them paupers. Well, they are paupers. Let's call them paupers instead of workhouse attendants. This was their exercising yard. But apparently they stretched the length of the building. And I think over here is the privies for the male. Just a hole in the ground. I'm guessing the hole was a little bit bigger than that, and I'm guessing it was wood maybe. And you've got to do the obligatory privy shot. We're now in the aged and infirm males. And that's all they're allowed per week. Which ain't a lot. you can understand why they sent people to the workhouse. Because it says to maintain a puppy in the workhouse, 3 shillings and 6d. In an asylum, it's 9 shillings. Hourly 2 shillings or less. Average labourer's wage in 8 shillings per week in 1870. Apparently only the main rooms in the workhouse was plastered. The other ones weren't. There's no central heating in here either. So you can imagine how cold it would have been in the winter in this place. Fellas in the workhouse. Interesting to see what they kept here. Well, I can assume the cellar was left for food like cream, cheese, if you ate cheese. I don't even know whether they ate cheese. Potatoes, winter storage, I'm guessing. Onions. See a lot of these shelves all through the cellar, I'm guessing. They were used for store of meat and stuff, because more or less the same temperature. Meat. Didn't even think they had meat. Yeah, I'm assuming this will keep the storage.
Hat Spaß, ne?
I'm guessing the meat was just for the people that run the place. Now, just to say, this copper here, brings back some memories, because my grandma used to have one of these exact coppers, exactly the same, in her kitchen. But she mainly used to use it for washing clothes, I think, so. Because I seem to remember an iron mangle being next to it. But 1975, I think that thought was too. This is the scullery. That's the buckets of slots, I'm assuming, where they scraped all the food. Apparently this is the kitchen. I understand the women paupers used to cook all the meals. More coppers. It was given 3 times a week. And that's the recipe for gruel if you fancy trying some. Apparently this is the boardroom. Where I don't know, people that run the board used to meet. And there's a picture of Reverend John Becher. Oh. Who founded the workhouse, or this particular workhouse. Apparently it's a schoolroom. This is where the younger people that was in the workhouse were taught. Is that the right word? Taught. I should have done that. It's fine. What? There's a time in the schoolroom, except when in bed, dining and bathing in year 2. Well, bloody hell. Apparently this is the aged and infirm ward. Beds don't look big enough. I suppose they did. He's an infirm ward for males. At least had a fire. And a chamber pot.
Wouldn't get a room to yourself, you wouldn't get a bed to yourself, you'd be sharing with 2, 3, 4, 5 other people.
Apparently there was about
Dead. So, but in 1911 the government stepped in and Britain, and they went
20 people sleeping in this room.
for health reasons.
Okay.
1 person, 1 bed,
Right.
unless they're married to each other.
Okay.
So institutions brought in these very cheap, nasty little beds.
Okay.
Very cheap, very nasty, and quite dangerous actually.
Take over now.
Apparently this is an able male-bodied paupers dormitory. At one point there should be 158 people in here. This was another dorm. 158 people lived in here at one time, together. It's a lot of people.
me to start downstairs.
Okay. Master's bedroom, and all the posh bits have got plaster on the walls and are heated, whereas the paupers bits, no plaster on the wall. This is where the change nappers and the like. Now the old and infirm women's dormitory. Apparently these beds are bigger than the original ones. They were just over half this size. And this is for the old and infirm. I'm guessing so that means you can get more people in. What's a Caxton chair?
We used to have these windows here. We could see the children's home just further over here. And this bit here, inside there, it looked like a private garden. They had a lawn and they had flowers. And it was really
That is really spooky.
Well, Jack and Jill book.
I have that book.
Not 1974?
Yeah.
That is spooky. Why don't they put CCTV in? This is unfortunate. Apparently, a lot of this stuff's been tea-leaved before theft.
There's a picture missing.
After theft.
Whatever that is.
Haven't they already been up here though?
Well, it says to go up first. I'm going up.
Oh no, we've definitely not been up here. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I'm pointing at myself. I'll do that again. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's try that again.
See, this is why I'm convinced that Nan was born in a workhouse.
Why?
I'm sure she's a Bernardo's baby. Because we can't find any records of that anywhere, and Shannon's fucking shit out at research.
I didn't know she was a Bernard Becher. Did it say somewhere in the records what she is?
We contacted Bernardo's, but we never heard back. But that would explain that she grew. It is a nice view.
So these were bedsits then at some point.
Yeah, feminist.
But before that there was our aged and infirm female rooms.
And I suppose they adapted to the changes, didn't they? They stayed open all that time.